Now to our GMA cover story, more of my one-on-one interview with New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who has spent the past 100 days in front of the cameras leading New Yorkers through this coronavirus pandemic, becoming even more of a national figure. And we talked about when he sees things starting to return to normal.
Big question for a lot of parents, present party included. Will New York schools be open in the fall?
I don't know. And I don't think that anybody knows. And anybody who tells you what's going to happen in September, I wouldn't believe them.
What about mass transit? Because that's a big question. We're hearing social distancing, 6 feet. That's nearly impossible on New York City subways, buses, trains.
Mass transit, first of all, is cleaner than it has ever been. It is amazing. It is amazing to me. As a lifelong, born and bred New Yorker, we now disinfect subway cars. I mean, there was a time we couldn't get old newspapers and people off the trains. Now we literally disinfect every subway car every day, train stations disinfected, hand sanitizer, everybody's wearing masks. So the public transit has never stopped. It's cleaner than it's ever been, and people are behaving incredibly well. Right across the board.
I know you were looking to the future. Do you have an idea of what you think or where we might be 100 days from now?
If we keep the transmission rate as low as it is in New York, the next 100 days look great. However, this situation, there are all these possibilities. If the virus continues in the rest of the country, people will get on a plane and will come here, and they could increase that spread. If there is a second wave, or in the fall, if there is a second wave, it can get worse. But right now, we are in as good a position as you can be in.
This is as serious a topic as you might imagine, yet there's been some levity in some of the praise you've received. I know that you've been portrayed as some sort of a homecoming king of this crisis, and a headline from Jezebel Help, I think I'm in love with Andrew Cuomo. The New York Post dubbed you the new Love Gov. Chelsea Handler wrote you a love letter essay in Vogue entitled, Dear Andrew Cuomo, I want to be your first lady. Your reaction to all of that, your daughter's reaction to all of that?
Well, my daughters dismiss it all, right? Because they just dismiss it all. Look, it's nice, but it is what it is. You know, I've been around long enough to take everything with a grain of salt. You take the positive with a grain of salt. You take the negative with a grain of salt. But to the extent people have relied on me through this, that I'm very grateful for, because they needed to rely on government here. But these are waters that we've never been in before, personally or collectively.
When are you going to hug your mom again?
I haven't hugged my mom since this started. I miss that. I don't think she misses it, but I miss it.
The governor turning for inspiration during these trying times to his late father, former Governor Mario Cuomo.
My father's spirit lives in me. I know what he would say. I know his advice. I know his principles. And it does live in me. And I can get in touch with that. I can think about that and ask myself, what would he be saying to me right now?
What did he say?
He said, take responsibility. Don't run from it. Be accountable. Stand up. Say to people in this state, you elected me. This is my job. Whatever happens, I'm responsible. He said, tell the people the truth. Tell them the truth. And trust them that with the truth, they will do the right thing. And that's what I did.
And he is certainly hoping that New Yorkers continue to do the right thing. You know, we talked about some of the scenes that have happened here in Manhattan where people are getting close together, whether it be protests or people being out. And he said we have to all continue that social distancing and wearing those masks regardless of the situation.
He said human nature is one of his biggest concerns. People have been locked up for months and they're coming outside for the first time.
Yeah, we were the worst, now we're the best.
Yeah.
And we don't want to go back.
No.
Great job, Amy.